Welcome to Poul's Kitchen. This is Chef Paul. With me today is Chef Amy.
Hi.
And we got Chef Alex.
Hello.
Today we're going to be making Sloppy Amees. So without further ado, let's take a look at what we have here. We're going to sloppy sandwich.
Looks really good.
Hit the like, share, subscribe button. Who wants to see Amy get all sloppy? In a good way.
I do.
All right, Amy, take a bite, please.
How is it?
Very flavorful. Very good.
In the case of Amy, we need to get her a bib. That's what she needs, so we'll do that. So until next time, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Please just stay tuned for more. Poul's Kitchen. This is Chef Paul. With me today is Chef Amy.
Hi.
After Amy pranked me with her lovely nail polish in
No.
my sleep. Oh yeah, she did it.
No.
Totally did it. We're going to be making some Sloppy Amees. You asked what a Sloppy Amee is? Taro asked for it. Taro, you got it. So first off, we need some onion and we need some green pepper. I don't feel like chopping for an hour, and quite frankly, it's got to mix really well into the meat. So first off, I got my cast iron pan here. That's already heating up. So that will make life a little bit easier. So we'll just be able to start cooking right away without waiting. Now, if you don't have a food processor, get one. I don't know how many other ways to say it. You need it. This makes life a whole lot easier, and I'm telling you, man, this needs a little bit more. Always, just you need a food processor. See, that was simple, quick. Don't need to sit there and
Yeah, really quick.
you don't have to worry about it, right? We're going to be making 2 batches, so I don't need to put that all in there. So what we're going to do here is got our garlic and green pepper already minced up here, so we're going to let this cook up. We're going to let this get a little bit more caramelized. We got Alex here with me. Say hi, Alex.
Hey, I'm back.
We got Amy here with us.
Hi.
Please hit the like, share, subscribe, because we appreciate it. So we don't need to do too much with this because this is already grinded up. It's not going to take too long for it to start cooking. Everybody's going to start, like, where is this coming from? Like, but we're going to make 2 batches, so Amy's going to have a lot of fun with this today.
A lot of fun cleaning up.
Oh yeah, totally. And because this is cast iron, this is going to make everything so much better. And you know what? I'm going to...
My mom said she was going to give me her spare cast iron.
That's always a good thing.
Yeah. Because they have, my mom and dad have 2. They don't need 2. That's what my mom said.
Cast iron is the best thing in the world. It retains your heat. It cooks things evenly. So...
That's already starting to smell really good.
It is. I only got one, so one's going to cook a little differently than the other, but that's perfectly fine. And you ask Paul, why do I have so much? It's a thing called leftovers.
Yeah.
So you don't have to sit all day and just cook for no reason. Because it's a little crazy sometimes, because you don't want to be you don't really want to be in the kitchen all day cooking. You just don't. I don't want to cook every day. I get off of work, and last thing I want to do is be cooking right after work all the time. Sometimes I don't mind, sometimes I do if I'm really tired. So I can put this in the deep freeze, and Amy's hungry, then, which she always is, go figure. Dutch people, right?
And I work now too, so I don't want to be having to cook every day either.
No, nobody does. It's crazy, right? You don't need to do that, so don't do it. Make it now so you can put it in the Tupperware and you can cook later. So I'm going to put a little bit of ginger and garlic. Amy appreciates it because I give her something to do, so she can spend the next 2 hours cleaning.
I did that yesterday. Turkey dinner.
Yeah, it was really good.
And everybody will agree my cranberries were the start of the show.
They were.
Now you're going to notice as this starts cooking down that, you notice how that's starting to reduce in size there?
Yeah.
That's why. So, I've got, quite a bit of beef here. Now, when you're putting this in here, you have to be a little careful. Because you don't want to just splash it down. Because, believe me, it will hurt. Now, sometimes you have a little bit of hard time finding meat the way you want it. And you have to get these tubes, and it's fine. This meal is supposed to be really, really cheap, and it's not an expensive meal, so you don't necessarily want to spend a whole lot of money on it.
Didn't you say sloppy joes were a staple food during the Great Depression?
Yeah, so Amy, I'm going to get you to put the rest of that in this one, please. Yeah,
In
so
which one?
that one.
Okay.
During the Great Depression, sloppy joes, because times were different. You just didn't go to the grocery store and just pick up a thing of meat.
Right.
Sometimes you had to, make your own, have your own grinder, and it'd be a rather big machine. You just put like a big piece of whatever cow they give you, and you put it through your own grinder. You do your own butchering. So what Amy's going to do is she's going to finish putting that in here, and then she's going to grab a wooden spoon. And then what we're going to do is we're going to grind this down until it's very minced. Because being a sloppy joe, this is going to be a little bit of a mess of a sandwich. We're actually calling this a sloppy Aimee because this is what it's going to be. It's going to be a very sloppy sandwich. Now, you just want to make sure you're cooking that all the way down as much as you can. We're not going to worry about sauces or anything else until
It's cooked.
it's cooked. Now, taro, don't worry about your hot stuff right yet, but if you want to put, like, say, a habanero, which would work perfect for it, you can probably put that in at the very beginning and let it cook with the onion. So as we're breaking this down, we're mixing this in with the onion and the pepper. So at this stage of the game, I'm going to find my pepper. start cracking a bunch of it. It's going to take a little time. It's not right away, but it'll get there, okay? But we want to break it down as small moves as we can.
And if you don't have a pepper grinder, I would recommend getting one because it's a lot better than the pepper shakers.
Oh, easily. And I'm going to put a little bit of salt. We're using low salt, but if you're somebody that's your doctor's, made you promise not to eat salt,
Sodium reduction.
sodium reduction diet, then you know what? Don't even bother. You don't need it. It's not necessary. Oh, wait a minute. I also need Worcestershire sauce.
It should be in there. Want me to find it?
Yep. Perfect. Now coming up when this starts to mostly get cooked, the meat's starting to nicely brown and everything else, and it will. Then we're gonna start with putting the sauce. And as this cooks, it's gonna reduce. But as you're doing this, just make sure you're taking your time to mix the vegetables in with it. Now, a really cool thing you can do when you're cooking this, you want sides, you want potatoes. So make some French fries as you're doing this. So for now, I'm going to let you go. It's going to take a few minutes until it starts browning. And when this is ready to brown and we're ready for some sauce, we'll be back. Welcome back. So please hit the like, share, subscribe button. As we see here, everything's nice and brown here. Not the way that Amy likes it brown, but that's another story. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put some spaghetti sauce. And this is garlic, pasta, and herb.
That sounds good.
It does, actually. So then I'm going to put a little bit of tomato paste. And now Amy's going to stir hers in. No quote. If you want to add some, jalapenos, some hot sauce, this is where you add it. We are going to add some hot sauce to this.
For Amy?
For all of us.
Okay.
Just not a lot.
It's not going to be nuclear hot. And as
Like
you-
he likes it.
Right.
But Terre Haute, this is where you add yours. Okay, so this is my Worcestershire sauce. You can add a little bit of apple cider vinegar. And this is apple hickory smoked barbecue sauce. Don't need a lot of that.
No.
And I think I'm done for spices. I really don't want a whole lot on here. Not necessary. This is my hot sauce. And that is gochujang.
Chinese.
No, it's Korean.
Oh,
Oh, it's Korean. Okay.
It's Korean.
Korean food tends to be a bit spicier than Chinese food.
Yes. And when I say a bit, it's actually not.
a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot spicier, yeah.
when you eat from a Korean restaurant, just realize that you're going to get like a monster amount of heat to it.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like the air fryer's done.
It is. I don't really care right now, but what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take this and start scooping some excess liquid because you don't need it. I'm sure there's an easy way to do it, but I'm feeling a little lazy, but now we're going to let this cook for another 10 minutes. And we're going to continuously watch this. I don't want to take all the liquid out. We really don't need to do that, but
You'll do mine?
yeah.
Probably easier.
Some people say you have to cover it. Yours is good.
Alright.
Yeah, this is good.
Alright.
So, what we're going to do from here is we're going to let this sit for a good 10 minutes. And then 10 minutes, we're going to take it off the heat and let it rest for a little bit here. So, what we're going to do is we're going to continuously stir this for the next 10 minutes. We're going to give it a 5-minute break. When that's done, we're going to come back and we're going to assemble because we're almost done. This doesn't require a whole lot of work. It's actually really easy and great. So don't worry about that, but we'll be back. Welcome back. So we're done. This is great. We're getting ready to sit down and eat, and Amy is trying to tell me she wants me to absolutely butcher her mouth with some hot sauce. So, I'm thinking, should I do it or should I not?
No.
I think I should.
I
No.
think it's a good idea.
So, I got a bun right there, and sloppy Amies are going to be sloppy, so, I mean, you just have to deal with it.
Mmm. Yummy.
You're going to see Amy with a really big mouth here, full of met. So, you can make this as sloppy as you want. So, you see how that's covered here, and we're just going to put the bun on here. And that's it. You might want to make sure you have some paper towel out.
Yes. Or napkins.
Or napkins, something, because it's going to be messy. So, that's it. Please hit the like, share, subscribe button. I hope you really like this. You have a great day, and until next time, keep pranking me.